Greetings, fellow explorers of the human body. Today, we're embarking on a thrilling adventure into the intricate world of our spine, the guardian, the storyteller, and the unsung hero that keeps us standing tall and moving with grace. The spine, sometimes called the spinal cord, is an important part of our body that protects and helps the bones, nerves, and tissues function properly. This is the most mobile part of the spinal cord, which consists of 33 angular fibers, vertebrae. Of these, 7 fibers are in the neck area, 12 short and 5 long fibers are in the back area. Sumeru 1 Sumeru or AC bone is the top part of the spine and supports the head. Coccygeal. These 4 vertebrae form part of the scale, which is known as the coccygeal or tailbone. Lumbosacral. These 5 vertebrae are located in the lower waist region and are called the lumbar region. Thoracic. 12 vertebrae are located in this region, which is called the thoracic region and which support the reed. Lumbar. 5 There is 5 vertebrae in the lumbar region, which support the waist and help us in a higher position. Sacral. 5 The sacral region has 5 vertebrae that support an area called the sacrum. 12. Coccyx. These 4 vertebrae are located in the coccyx or sacroiliac region and support the tailbone. This division of the spine establishes its unique structure that provides us with a perfect spine of support, structure, and harmony. 7 fibers are in the neck area. The cervical region of the human body contains 7 vertebrae. Neck region. This part of the spinal cord is located upward and supports the head. These 7 vertebrae are as follows. Superior vertebra axis C1. It is considered to be the fiber of greatest height and is also known as Sumeru AC bone. Inferior vertebra axis C2. It is also called vertebra axis and is located below the superior vertebra axis. Superior vertebra spiny C3. This vertebra gets its name from the spiny process, higher part of its ridge. Inferior vertebra spiny C7. This vertebra is located lowest in the neck region and is called the vertebra prominence. Superior vertebra transversi C4 to C6. These 3 vertebrae are called superior vertebra transversi because their transverse processes are located there. Inferior vertebra transversi C7. This vertebra can also be called transversi because it has a transversi process. Vertebra prominence C7. This is the lowest vertebra in the neck region and is also known as the superior vertebra spiny C7. These 7 vertebrae in the neck region act like a living column, helping to move the head in and out properly and allowing easy movement. In the human back region, there are a total of 12 short fibers and 5 long fibers. All these help in building a strong and balanced spine structure. Their correct position and structure helps us to stand, bend, and sit in better positions. Here is a description of the fibers in the back area. Cunt fibers 12. Superior vertebra axis C1 contains 1 strand fiber. Inferior vertebra axis C2 contains 1 strand fiber. Superior vertebra spiny C3 to C6, these contain 4 spinal fibers. Inferior vertebra spiny C7 contains 1 strand fiber. Vertebra prominence C7 has 1 cunt fiber. Superior vertebra transversi T1 to T4, these contain 4 contiguous fibers. Inferior vertebra transverse T5 to T12, these contain 8 cunt fibers. Superior vertebra transversi T1 to T4, these contain 4 long fibers. Inferior vertebra transverse T5 to T12, these contain 4 long fibers. This framework suggests that there are 12 oblique and 5 long fibers located in the area from the neck down, which help structure and properly support the spine. There are 5 long fibers in the human lower back region, which are as follows. Lumbar 1, this long fiber is the first in the waist region. Lumbar 2, its location is below lumbar 1. Lumbar 3, its location is below lumbar 2. Lumbar 4, its location is below lumbar 3. Lumbar 5, its location is below lumbar 4 and it is the last long fiber of the waist region. These long fibers support the position of the lower back region and help control lower body movements. These are called the lumbar vertebrae, and they play an important role in protecting the lower back region and in position cognition. The main function of the spine is to keep our body symmetrical and handle high-impact movements. It works with all parts of the body to maintain stability so we can walk, bend, and perform high-impact tasks. Unique structure. The spine is a unique structure that helps keep our body symmetrical. Protection of neurons. The spine helps protect neurons or fibers so that our neuromuscular system can function properly. Part of the annular system, there is also an annular system located in the spine which helps the tissues to operate properly. Structure of the tissues of the spine contain nerve components that help in keeping us balanced. Spinal cord health. A healthy spinal cord helps keep our sensory system structured and protects against injury, trauma, or other problems. Unique structure means that the spine is a unique and indivisible structure that is found in the form of a straight and united spinal outline. This continuous layer of the spine serves as a fine system that helps protect the bones, nerves, and tissues. This simply means that it is symmetrical from top to bottom like a longhorn, without any interruption. This uniqueness of the spine provides support to the body, especially in terms of protection and symmetry. Its staying straight and aligned helps our physical positive functions and enables us to walk, bend, and perform other movements properly. Its unique form does not allow any dismantling or disassembly, thus maintaining its good functioning. The spine is an important part of the protection of neurons or fibers. Neurons are responsible for transmitting and receiving information in the body, and it is very important to keep them safe. When originating from neurons, they must pass through the spine via fibers. Protecting the spinal cord, the spine acts as a major protective pillar of neurons, called the spinal cord. It protects neurons by protecting them from dangerous influences so they can function properly. Difficult structure of the spinal cord. The spinal cord has to pass through the spinal cord, which makes it more difficult. It has angular fibers that help protect neurons. Protection of tissues. Spinal neurons are associated with tissues, and the spinal cord also helps protect these tissues. Protection from injuries and injuries. The spinal cord comes with a type of covering which helps in protecting from injuries and injuries. Thus, the protective defense of spine neurons helps to protect them from external difficulties and from their social functions. Part of Cunley system. Primarily, the annular system or spinal system is an important part of the spine, which helps the tissues function properly and support their structure. It helps maintain your physical condition, balance, and genetic requirements. Support of the neuromuscular system. The flow state system arising from the coiled system is a part of the neuromuscular system that helps structure sensory communication between different parts of the body. Balance of tissues. The coil system helps maintain the natural orbit and structure of the spine, thereby maintaining balance of tissues. Body balance. An important part of this system is to ensure body balance, which helps in performing high-impact functions, inclinations, and other physical activities properly. Muscle support. The coil system also addresses the muscles along with the tissues and helps them operate properly. In combination with all of these elements, the annular system is a critical part of the proper functioning of the spine, helping to provide us with peak physical performance and balance. Structure of tissues. Tissues are unique and important organs of the body that help maintain structure, function, and condition. These are the basic units of the body that play a role in locomotion, various blood purification systems, and higher-level life functions. Here are the structures of some important tissues. Universal structure. Tissues are universal, that is, they are involved in forming all types of tissues, organelles, and fibers. They help maintain all the body's resources and drive its universal development. Structure of cells and tissues. Tissues contain the structure and composition of cells and help address these from the smallest to the largest levels. Tissue conduction. Tissues have the ability to conduct conductance, allowing them to perform specific functions of their own, such as conducting tissue formation or directing tissue to various sources. Proliferation and death of tissues. Tissues are capable of forming new tissues and can also be involved in the death of old, worn out, or dead tissues. It helps to update the body with new and healthy tissues. Specialty of tissues. Different types of tissues perform different functions, such as blood cells, muscles, fibers, and other specialized tissues. The structure of tissues plays an important role in physical health and function, and their good health helps all of our body fibers function properly. Spinal cord health. The spinal cord is a vital part of the central nervous system, and its health is extremely important to our overall physical well-being. By keeping it in good health, we can walk well, bend properly, sit properly without any problem, and it helps us in doing other physical activities properly. Some important facts related to spinal cord health. Structure and protection of tissues. The spinal cord is part of a structured network of tissues that help conduct the sensory system of neurons. Its correct structure and protection allows these neurons to function properly and protects them from dangerous situations. Mood swings and health. Spinal cord health may also be associated with mental health. Many diseases and injuries can cause problems in the spinal cord that can cause mood swings, anxiety, or changes in mood. Blood recycling. Proper health of the spinal cord is important for blood recycling. It is through this that oxygen and nutrition reach the vital organs and tissues. balance and positional cognition. The spinal cord helps us maintain positional cognition and balance, allowing us to walk properly and reduce the risk of falls. Vascularization of tissues. It also plays an important role in vascularizing the tissues emerging from the spinal cord, which helps us to walk, bend, and perform other activities properly. The health associated with a healthy spinal cord helps you live a powerful and positive life. Being mindful of position, following correct postures, and ensuring prompt healing if any injury occurs can help maintain the health of the spinal cord. Thank you for joining this exhilarating journey through the spine's secrets. Until next time, keep standing tall, moving gracefully, and embracing the wonders of your incredible body.